What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel.
Did you ever think you'd see the day that Ric Flair
So
was in
what happened
WWE?
here is that I really wanted to do the I Quit match between Ric Flair and Mick Foley that happened in 2006 Summerslam. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that like button. So that's what I decided to do. Since I didn't know you couldn't do an I Quit match. I never thought of it, that you couldn't do an I Quit match here on WWE 2K19. So I decided to do a last man standing match, which is almost as good. Sure, right? I mean,
can't believe
the guy not getting up is pretty much him saying that he quits. So here we are. SummerSlam Rewind on 2K19.
From the way he rolls up
here on DNC Digital. Thank you guys so much for watching. Much appreciated. Hit the subscribe button so you can see what else I got. I have SummerSlam Rewind. I got WrestleMania Rewind.
And his opponent.
And Mick Foley.
New York, weighing in.
Special shout out to everybody who has created all these wrestlers. I'm using a lot of created wrestlers and obviously created arenas. Talented people. Shout out to all of y'all for putting all this stuff together. Allowing me to do this. Doing what I love.
We have one-on-one action on the way, and this one should be nothing short of amazing.
I don't doubt that for a moment, Michael. In fact, I would go so far as to say this match might just steal the show.
Let's hope so. Last man standing. Mick Foley and Ric Flair actually had real beef. Real life beef. Flair in his book called Mick Foley a glorified stuntman.
You can feel the electricity running
Foley
through
took
this
exception to that.
This is going to be some battle, one-on-one.
So this was there was some real beef in
the
here.
Nature Boy may be flashy with his robes and struts, but he's also all business in that ring.
I can point to at least 16 times he's proven that. Brutal face buster.
Flair with a drop, or excuse me, Foley.
Oh man, right to the
I want to say it was a drop toe hold.
elbow.
Now he's banging the head of the Nature Boy onto the mat.
Suplex. What a stomp.
Good grief.
And this is not going to have much wrestling. It's going to be a fight. Last man standing / I Quit. Same thing. That's what I do. I go around the rules to make sure I can deliver the goods here on SummerSlam Rewind to all of you, the loyal viewers. Oh, and a flapjack onto the top rope.
Opponent to claim the biggest prize in the game. Some had to overcome a triple
Good
threat.
ring awareness by Mick Foley. Both of these guys legends. Look at that, a drop down.
To win his first WWE title at the 1992 Royal
Foley
Rumble.
running the ropes, all right. Dragon screw by the Nature Boy. Like I said, both of these guys,
What a stomp.
bona fide legends.
Michael mentioned
Nothing can take that away from
the
him.
1992
Flair,
Royal
16-time
Rumble.
world
He literally
champion.
outlasted everyone since he entered the
Foley, a
match
three-time
at number
WWE
3
champion.
as the first two entrants fought,
First hardcore
and was there to
champion,
toss
tag
out
team
the final
champion.
competitor as well.
That's true, Sax.
With The
It's
Rock,
impressive to win the Rumble
Kane.
at any spot, but Ric Flair was in there with every
Off
single
the ropes,
competitor
stalemate.
and outlasted them all. It was a
And another
performance
Dragon
truly
screw. Oh,
worthy
excuse me, I thought it was
of
a
the
Dragon screw.
WWE Championship. If you want to have a chance at defeating Ric Flair, even in your wildest dreams, you can't allow
Flair
the
now
Nature
trying
Boy
to work
control
on the legs
pace
of
the
Mick
match.
Foley. Very smart, so it's hard for him to get back up.
That's going to hurt. Tear your hamstring.
Thank you guys so much for watching live.
Oh, look at him attacking the knee.
And a knee stomp onto the hardcore legend.
Now look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
Corey, as you mentioned earlier, if an
Okay,
opponent
cool. You
lets
got
him
Mick
control
Foley,
the
I'm
pace
guessing.
of the match, then that opponent is just delaying the inevitable. The Nature Boy will defeat you with ease.
When it comes to a superstar competing in their kind of match, no one's more of a master at that than the Nature Boy. If you're locking up with the greatest of all
Foley
time,
on the apron.
you can't let him.
Flair bringing him back in the hard way. There hasn't been. Oh Jesus! And Foley dropped to the outside. I was gonna say there hasn't been much momentum for any wrestler. Ref starting the 10 count.
Guys, but by my calculations, a last man standing match is more than 3 times as brutal as a traditional match. After all, you only need to keep your opponent down.
Foley
for a
getting back
3
up at the 5 count. What the hell was that? Flair just fell in the ring. Foley now going to capitalize. Flair with a snapmare takeover.
On the topic of traditional
Now
matches versus
headlock.
last man standing matches, Corey makes a great
drive
point.
the oxygen
In
out
matches
of
such as this, you have to keep your
Mrs.
opponent
Foley's
down
baby
for
boy.
a count of 10.
which oftentimes results in increased brutality and danger, Michael.
A couple of elbows to the midsection. And some right hands by Mick Foley. Foley now feeling it. And Flair now dropped to the outside. Flair fell hard. The ref now starting his 10 count.
In Your House era would have to be December 1996 Armageddon Rules match between the Executioner and the Undertaker, which many say was a precursor
And Flair's
to
already up to
last
5.
man standing match.
Flair's not moving.
He will go on.
And Flair's back up at the 8 count. Foley following him to the outside. Atomic drop by Ric Flair. And the chops.
This might be it.
Working on his knee. Mick Foley has a history of bad knees. Oh, and what a clothesline. Foley going back into the ring now. But following. Coming back out. What a right hand.
And Ric
Flair blocking the left hand. The right hand of his own.
Right on the mark.
These guys are just throwing haymakers at each other.
What a stomp. Good.
They kick him while he's down. The ref starting his 10 count.
Back in.
The ref is up to 5.
And this match is
Flair
going
might
to
get this
continue.
one, but Mick Foley gets right back up. Flair not realizing he already turned his back to Mick Foley.
A quick reversal by Ric Flair. Setting up
And a
for
beautiful neck breaker.
Ouch.
Here's his chance.
What's Flair gonna do now? Power driver onto Mick Foley. That could have taken him out.
This match ain't over yet. Oh my goodness, crushing it.
He's on the defensive now. You have to wonder if he could recover from this, guys.
His outlook is not looking good right now, guys. And I think it's safe to say his chances of being the last man standing tonight are slipping away with each shot he absorbs.
Ric Flair might be the last man standing.
Not over yet.
Foley is out. Foley's trying to get up. And Flair with a right hand. Foley's leaning on the ropes. Flair whipped off the ropes. Nothing.
What a strike. Oh boy.
Foley with a knee to the midsection.
It's been a wild road to Summerslam, and it all culminates here tonight with the biggest event of the summer.
These men have legitimate beef. To establish that win against a fellow legend of the caliber of either of these men would be quite the feather in the hat.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing. Crashing down the hard way. Looks like Ric Flair starting to run out of gas.
He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he
Foley's
wants to
just
win this
waiting.
match.
This match
for
is
the ref to
trending
get
in a
to 10.
bad direction for him right now, guys. He's going to want to make some changes if he wants to stay in it.
In a back-and-forth match like this, he has to do everything in his power not to let his opponent gain too much momentum here.
That's it.
This match ain't over
And
yet.
Flair's back up. Foley kicked him right back down, but Flair comes back up. Flair to the corner. Flair with a huge clothesline.
Great job escaping, trying to turn this thing around.
Foley with a lucha sweep.
He's not going to like this.
And now he's measuring the Nature Boy.
He might
Groggy.
have it.
Double arm DDT.
He's in complete control now.
And the ref starts the 10 count. The hardcore legend
Summerslam, truly one of the most historic events in
against the Nature Boy,
sports entertainment.
who will be the last man standing.
And the beat goes on.
And Flair is back up.
Man, let the ref do his job.
Halfway
It
through
all
another
started
count.
in 1988 when SummerSlam emanated from New York City. The main event for that inaugural event, the Mega Powers versus the Mega Bucks.
And Flair keeps getting back up, answering the 10 count. You gotta give it to the Nature Boy. He is not giving up.
It's been a wild road to SummerSlam, and it all culminates here tonight with the biggest event of the summer.
That's gotta be it.
Not over yet.
Oh my God, and Flair back up to his feet,
And Ric
blocking
Flair
the right
reverses
hand with
it.
a right hand of his own, and a huge clothesline onto Mick Foley. And Flair is loving it. Look at him taunting the crowd.
Now back to
May
the ring.
have been playing possum the entire time. Off the ropes now. Huge back body drop.
Oh, you see the height on that?
Yeah, he's one of the most energetic performers in WWE
Foley almost
history.
300 pounds. It cannot have been easy for Flair.
Thinking to avoid that one.
And Foley now with a knee to the midsection in the corner. Now stopping away
Look at that.
at the Nature Boy. Oh, and an arm drag by Ric Flair. Taking Foley to the ropes.
Looks to me like these superstars are running on fumes right about now.
These guys are throwing everything they got at each other. You have to incapacitate your opponent so much that he can't answer a 10 count.
Tonight, it's
He's up to 6 now. Flair, this might be one of the best comebacks. Oh, and Foley up. Oh, and a DDT.
No reason for that.
And the ref starting his count.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating.
That's got to be it.
And this
Flair's
match is
taking
going
so
to
much
continue.
punishment, but he's getting back up. And Foley can't believe it.
He's starting
Flair
to
with a
beat
right
guys.
hand.
You have to wonder how much longer he can go on.
Man,
like
these
this.
old guys are killing it
He
right
has
now.
plenty of reason to be concerned here, guys. But you know
Oh,
what?
and Foley
Service
gets a
is
boot up.
opposition. This is about
Flair
as close
groggy now.
as it gets.
This is
Foley
what makes
whipping him
one
into
of
the
best in
turnbuckle.
business. And
Flair
reverses
blocking
it.
the kick.
He caught that with his face.
Jesus,
Now,
and
Ric
just a
Flair
knee to the
is
face, and
leaking.
Flair's busted open now. Foley ruthless
What a hellaciously
with Ric
physical
Flair.
match these gladiators have put themselves
And losing all
through.
that blood,
The
Flair
intensity
cannot-
of this has been incredible.
He cannot come back from this. That's it.
These
Foley's going to
superstars
win
have
this.
tried
Foley.
everything.
Mick
They have
Foley is the
something left
last
in their
man
arsenal.
standing.
They have to, but can they dig
And
down
Flair's
deep enough
back
to find
up.
it?
Jesus. To the turnbuckle. What more does Foley have to do? to put the Nature Boy away.
Want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets serious.
Knee to the face.
Nature Boy is in a tough
Good
spot.
God, what a shot.
How in the world is Flair going to remain alive?
And not to count him out, but that's got to be it.
These athletes
I don't see Flair coming back from that.
Oh, there's more in their arsenal. I promise
He put up a hell of a fight. Oh my God, and he's up! What the hell is driving Ric Flair to come back from all of this?
The intensity of this match has been incredible.
Given the amazing shape these competitors are in, I'm not sure it's even possible to keep one of them down for the 10
And now
count.
Mick Foley is the last man standing.
How about another look at some of the highlights?
Look at him go.
Wow, what a match. But Flair has nothing to be ashamed of. Ric Flair put up a hell of a fight, and I mean a fight.
I remember this part.
There's so many times that he was written off.
And last but not least,
what a knee. What a knee to the face. Was that the last count? I think that was.
Here is your winner, Mick.
Miss Foley's baby boy.
There was a moment there where I thought it was going to go the other way.
Unleashes his wrath.
Nothing more pure than picking up
on the 16-time world champion.
One-on-one fight.
I think Boston is
match.
Stunned by the outcome here, guys.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up button. This one deserves it. What a match. Subscribe if you haven't. Check out all the other great content I have here on DNC Digital. Doing SummerSlam Rewind on WWE 2K19. I'm D and I'm out. Man, what a match.